Hello everyone, Shabby here and welcome to game day number 3 from the FM Invitational. Again, another very tricky game today. We faced off against the man who came third in the last tournament, the Emerald, or Teh Emerald if you will. And of course his links will be down in the description down below. Go and give the man some love. It's an interesting game, this one. I was very annoyed. We had 2 disallowed goals and a man sent off. I felt a little bit hard done by in this game, to be honest, but we'll see how things do go. It's Sane down the left-hand side here, inside the box, and Shaqiri, who he had in the last draft as well, and did cause a lot of damage in the last draft after I took the mickey out of him, so this time I did not. I was talking about how great he was, and he wasn't as effective this time around, but does get the ball in the box there. Koulibaly, who's been done a good defensive job for us so far, so this is our first disallowed goal. I'm not sure about that one for me. I'm not sure. I think that should have stood. I really do. I think it was marginally offside, but I still think it should have stood anyway. From that, I'm obviously not happy because I was convinced that was a goal. Sterling making the break forward into Aubameyang, out wide to Cancelo, took the shot. Donnarumma, fantastic save, and we do end up with a corner kick. Swung in by Robertson. It was a right mess, really. Aubameyang hit the ball off his gut, really. It bounced to Savic, he took the shot, hit the defender, and it rolled in, and we took the 1-0 lead. So at this point, I'm quite optimistic that we can pull something out of the bag here. The match at this point is pretty quiet for a large chunk, to be honest. Barella bringing the ball forward. Tagliafico's great ball into Sane. The ball went out wide. Shaqiri headed the ball. Shaqiri's corner in. The ball headed clear. Laporte brings it back forward for Bentancur. And as you can see, at this point, the tides are starting to turn. Emerald is taking more control of the game. Like I said in the previous 2 days, well, I did a bit of an issue last night, my recording. So these first 4 games will be solo commentated on by myself. And then from there on, the rest of the season will be dual commentated by myself and my opponents. Aspas, who's not been great for Emerald. He wasn't too impressed with him last night, but that was an opportunity for him there. Kasper kicked the ball straight forward. Haaland got his toe on it and took a shot just over the top. Shaqiri again with another free kick. He's thrown a lot of those balls into the box, but none of them so far have been great. Kasper Schmeichel able to get a hold of that, play the ball out, and here comes Raheem Sterling. Belting the ball forward. There was the cross, and Kimmich should have done better with that for me. Should have done better. That was the opportunity, I think, for us to go 2-0 up in the lead. Now, this was the mad one because I'll show you in a second. At one point, towards the end of the game, Emerald losing 1-0 decided to go absolutely crazy formation. He had 3 strikers and 3 attacking midfielders and 2 centre-backs at this point. It was like a 2-6-3 formation. It was absolutely mad, or a 2-6-1 formation. It was absolutely mad. It was absolutely crazy. But it worked for him, as you can see at the top. They ended up getting 3 goals in the last few minutes of the game. It was very annoying for me, but you got to give the guy props. He took a massive risk, and it really worked out well for him. And of course, as I said already, don't forget to check him out. His links will be in the description down below. Go and give the man some love. Go and give him some man love over on Twitch and Twitter, of course. And that was a hell of a shot, that, off the crossbar. We tried to bring it forward. At this point, I'm really thinking to myself that we are just about holding on with this. Just about holding on. Ball out wide to Tagliafico, into Lukaku. And it's at this point that the Emerald decides to sort of take matters into his own hands and go a bit more aggressive, I feel. We did have an opportunity here with a counter-attack, though. Haaland running it up the left. But should have released the ball a lot earlier up to Sterling, but it was not to be. That wasn't Sterling, that was Aubameyang, sorry. But not the case. And now we do have an opportunity. Robertson coming forward. Again, that Robertson-Haaland link has worked out so well for us, but this time it wasn't quite enough as Haaland slams it over the top of the bar. And as you can see, we had opportunities where we should have taken them and we should have scored more goals and been higher up in the lead, but it just was not our day once again. I mean, every game so far this season has just not been our day at all, has it? Robertson bringing the ball forward once again. Playing it forward into Haaland. And again, we're on an attack, and I'm thinking to myself, we can do this. We can hold on here. And I'm so confident, especially with Emerald about to change his formation to all-out attack. And it just, I still can't believe we didn't win this game. I mean, watching these highlights back, it amazes me we did not win this game. Although when you're giving corners away like that, it's crazy, isn't it, really? Neres throwing that corner in. Sayuncu was able to head that clear. Sergio Ramos at this point, Emerald was realising that Sergio Ramos was not forward for corners, which was quite annoying for him. He does have 20 heading, so would have made a lot more sense if he was there. Lorenzo played it into Barella, and yeah, this is the sort of point now where Emerald decides, you know what, bugger it. We're going to go for it. We're going to go every man forward. We're going to try and get ourselves a goal. At this point, I'm thinking, here we go. Let's get the counter-attack second. Let's close this game off and do well. Savic, though, over the top. And then the tides start to turn. Aubameyang bringing the ball forward to Kimmich. Into Savic. And again, another opportunity for us. Little did I know it was going to be... again, it's just... I mean, we should be scoring those. Having so many opportunities, we should be scoring them. And as you can see now, very aggressive from the Emerald now. Everybody up front. Lorenzo into Neres. Lukaku... But it was cleared by Koulibaly, only as far as Laporte, who brings that ball back forward. Lukaku to Neres, back to Bentancur to Laporte. And that was a great goal. So much good little short pass in there, and Piatek was in to poke it in and get that equaliser. I was furious. Absolutely furious. But it doesn't matter, because after one disallowed goal, I thought, here we go, another big opportunity here. Sterling in tons of space, crosses it in. Haaland heads it back to Aubameyang, who puts it in. And apparently another one given offside and disallowed. That's 2 disallowed goals we had. And then straight away, Laporte scores. But his was disallowed as well. 3 disallowed goals in this game. Proper VAR nightmare. But talking of nightmares, Piatek's fantastic ball over the top to Lukaku. Looked the most offside goal out of all the ones that have been disallowed, but this one stood, and they go 2-1 up at this point. And I could not believe it. I was like, how are we not winning this game? We dominated it. He's gone stupid formation. I just could not understand for the life of me why we weren't winning this game. They do come forward once again. And there was a 2-footed challenge by Sayuncu, and that was him done for the night. The straight red card. And I am down to 10 men. And then as if things couldn't get any worse. I mean, we're on the attack. We're trying to get the equaliser now. I've gone ultra-attacking to try and catch him. Emerald at this point, of course, 2-1 up now, has gone back to his standard formation. Actually going more defensive to try and hold on to this lead. And it definitely worked for him as Nico Barella slams it into the top corner and makes it 3-1. And the rest is what they call history. Another very bad result for me. Not impressed whatsoever, but there we go. The Emerald gets a 3-1 victory at home against Shabby United. As you can see, once again, a very even... Well, he had much more possession. He had 1 more shot. We had more on target. We had 2 goals disallowed, for God's sake. For 2 dodgy offsides, and I feel like we should have done better again. Sayuncu obviously suspended for the next game now, which is against the Mulch, the man who drafted both Ronaldo and Messi. So really worried about that one, but we'll find out about that game tomorrow. Of course, once again, please do check out the Emerald. His links are in the description down below. And he was wearing some right dodgy stuff in the stream as well. So definitely worth checking him out. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Make sure you've liked and subscribed and all that other good stuff. And we'll be back tomorrow for match number 4 of Season 2 of the FM Invitational. Good night.